SNST apart from other educational institutions?
Surely Sreenidhi is one of the best colleges.
Hello all, welcome back to ASR TALKS present chatbot series. This is going to be so insightful and wonderful experience of watching. And yes, you heard it right. This chatbot is going to be with Professor Tomy sir, Director of Sreenidhi Institute of Science and Technology. I'm waiting for this moment for a long time and let's get started.
So firstly, thank you for the opportunity. This chatbot is going to be so special to me personally. And sir, could you please describe about yourself and tell us about your role as director at SNST?
Okay, my name is Tomy, C.B. Tomy, and I joined here as the director in August 2021. So I have completed 2 years, and at present as the director, I'm taking care of all the responsibilities basically related to academics and the administration, and helping the management also to run the college smoothly, as well as becoming a part between principal and the management to make sure that everything works for the institute as well as for the students.
Yes, sir. What sets SNST apart from other education institutions, sir?
See, at present, I cannot say anything which stands out, but surely Sreenidhi is one of the best colleges in Hyderabad. So something is special about Sreenidhi because even today, most of the students want to join our college. So when I look at it, what I find is that we have a good discipline among the students, excellent faculty for teaching.
Yes.
We get good students also. Once they are here, okay, we go through a specific program like teaching, and then we encourage the students to do part of the research also through various projects from the faculty.
Yes.
And then we allow them a large number of extracurricular activities also. So maybe that is what we stand out, because we try to give the wholesome education rather than just a textbook education, so that a student comes out, he or she is capable of presenting himself or herself as a Sreenidhi student. So I think that is the one which stands out as Sreenidhi among the popularity and among the students, for the popularity among the students.
Yes, sir. And what is the mission and vision of SNST, sir, and how has it evolved over the years?
See, vision is straightforward because it has not changed at all. Vision is to make sure that this is one of the best education center for engineering students, and to make sure that when they go out, they are not only an engineer but a socially responsible citizen.
Yes.
Which means that the education they get is not only useful for their career but for the social development of the country also.
Yes.
So that is the vision in general, and mission is part of that.
Yes.
Okay. For example, we know that once that is a vision, then we have to impart good education. Then we should have good research atmosphere for the students to make sure that, because see, research ideology is always the best part of the education, which makes the students think out of the box.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because especially as the time progresses, most of the things are available in the textbook. Okay. But some research component as a project or something like that makes the student think, okay, why should I be able to do something extra? So mission is in such a way that we give that opportunity to the students and make sure that they are industry ready. As I said, in the vision we have very clear idea that they should be a responsible citizen, but in the mission we also make sure that they are ready for whichever the field they are taking up. Okay. Afterwards. I'm not saying that they should take up a job straight away, but whichever the mission they are going to take after this, we are making them ready for that one through all these aspects. So we have very good industry relations, and we have a dedicated placement cell which makes sure that the industries come for various internship. The faculty have collaboration with the various industries, so that the students get some exposure to some industry. So these are all the mission which we are forwarding, looking forward, as well as at the present we are implementing.
Sir, and could you comment on the opportunities and challenges in higher education and how SNST is addressing them?
Okay, at present higher education, I think that I limit it to the undergraduate education, because higher education has various components like undergraduate, postgraduate, then PhD, etc. So since this institute is mainly as an undergraduate institute, I'll limit up to the undergraduate education. So the opportunities, whichever may be the institution, is the same. Okay, because we get a set of students, we train them, and how the students take that challenge is the one which decides what are the opportunities.
Yes.
And we make sure that the students are capable of taking up all the challenges, give them enough opportunities, because it's like there is no limit to whatever they can do in this institution.
Yes.
Except that we are limited by, because we are already affiliated to a university, the JNTU, so there are some limitations up to which we can frame our curriculum, etc. Other than that one, we are trying our best to make sure that the students get all the opportunities to make sure that they have a successful career once they leave this place.
Yes. Sir, and SNST prides itself on its industry partnerships. Can you comment on these collaborations and derived benefits for students?
So this is what I said now. One of the mission is to make sure that the students are industry ready or they have industry experience. Maybe it is not possible for all the branches and everybody to do that, but at least in the first and in the second year at least, we make sure that everybody gets a chance to go to the industry visit, so that they know at the other end what happens and what we prepare here for. Okay, so industry readiness is already there, and as I said, whenever we get a chance, we always make sure that we invite the industry people here, give a seminar, give a presentation, and address the corresponding students. Because see, industry will be a specific to a branch or a department.
Yes, yes.
Okay, for example, recently we had a visit from Qualcomm. So they are basically interested in the students in ECE. So like that, whenever we get a chance, we always call them and give the students an exposure to what as an industry person expects from the students. Actually, that changes the view of the student. Otherwise, they think that, okay, I am sitting in the class, I am studying, and so what? So once they come and talk, they get a better exposure. Yes. What they should do and how they should focus their studies, as well as the other extra courses which they are doing, to make sure that this particular industry, if I want to apply or if I want to work in this particular industry, yes, or a company, I am ready for that.
Yes. Sir, and how does SNST maintain its relation with alumni? Okay,
so we have a alumni cell, and last year after I came, we have even a cell started with an alumni secretary also. Alumni has been with us for a long time. We have a separate website for them. We have annual meeting for the alumni, and whenever we get an opportunity, we call the alumni to the college for various functions. And the numbers may not be the one which we expected, but now we have a concentrated effort to make sure that more and more numbers are going to come, and maybe in another 1 or 2 times our numbers will become reasonably good, because it was there, but it didn't take off like what would have been a real alumni association or alumni stand for the institute. But now it is in full swing.
Yes,
and I'm sure that in a year's time we will have a large number of alumni. Especially now we make sure that any student leaves, becomes a part of the alumni, at least they have all the information.
Yes.
The alumni associate secretary has the full information of the students who are passing out, so that whenever something new comes in the institute, we always send an email to all of them. So that will slowly improve the alumni relation with the institution.
Okay, sir. Sir, and what role does environmental awareness and sustainability plays in technology curriculum or students' curriculum?
Okay, so if you ask me, technology is for the benefit of the mankind. Any technology which is developed is to make sure that mankind or mankind's life becomes easier.
Yes.
every technology has developed like that, whether it is destructive technology or constructive technology. But at the same time, every person should be aware that when I use that technology, it is for my comfort, more life. How I can utilize it in an optimum way, rather than saying that okay, it is available, let me use it, because see, every technology has a side effect on the environment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have to make, but at the same time, without that technology we cannot live also. So everybody has to make a balance. For example, a simple example, okay, we need a fan when you sit in a room, or we need an AC sitting in a room.
Yes.
That may be slowly becoming a necessity. But when we move out of that room, okay, it is our responsibility to switch off that light or fan, because every light and fan, when it works for some time, we are actually spoiling the environment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all the students, we have to make aware that you make use of the technology, but take care of the environment. Otherwise, again the technology has to develop to make sure that whatever the damage we are doing to the environment is taken care. So it is like a vicious cycle. You bring in technology, spoil the environment. Then you again bring in something else to protect the environment. That technology itself damages the environment. So it is like a vicious cycle, but every student should be aware of their surrounding and make sure that what they can contribute to make sure that the minimum damage is done to the environment is the most important thing which each and every student should understand.
Okay. Sir, as the director, what are the principal values and philosophies that guide your leadership in the institution, sir?
See, first of all, it is my commitment, okay, because I like helping the students out, but I have a very, maybe that's my principle saying that when the students should have academic freedom and all other freedoms when they are in the campus, because we say that this is their formative year, so they should have the freedom.
Yes.
But freedom without discipline is dangerous, because everybody will say that the disciplines which you learn in the school and the college these years are the most important part of your life. So my principle is that the student should have all the freedom to tell something, talk something, do something, but they should have the discipline.
Yes.
Okay, both academic discipline as well as the citizen discipline. Once these two are there, the more discipline they have, the more freedom they have.
Yes, sir.
If there is less discipline, the freedom is slowly cut off. See, everywhere the rules and regulations come when there is no common discipline. So my principle is opposite. Students should have the freedom, but they should also understand that every freedom comes with a certain discipline which is already included in that one. Once that balance is taken care, they will have an enjoyable life in this campus. So that is my value or my principle, and that is what I always tell the students also.
Very well, sir. And to what extent SNST is successful in integrating technology to the curriculum, sir?
Okay, so this again I don't want to elaborate, because as I said, see, our syllabus is based on what JNTU gives the idea. So unless and otherwise it comes from the top, okay, we cannot change too much, because as an autonomous institution we may have some 20-30% allowance to change some of the things. So that is not what we actually worry about. What we do is that, based on that syllabus, what are the extra things we can provide? Like we provide value added courses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the things we can do. Then we have the professional electives as well as the open electives. There also we try to give what is needed for the students.
Yes.
The core curriculum may be like there is a limitation, but whatever the limitation in the core curriculum, we have freedom to add it as value added course. And then we also recommend the students to take NPTEL courses so that they can do something extra. And we also have hours to make sure that the faculty will help the students to understand the NPTEL courses.
Yes,
so these we are adding because we don't have the 100% freedom to develop a curriculum for Sreenidhi, Snist actually. That is the reason.
Sir, how does SNST foster innovation and research among its students and faculty?
Oh, that's a good question, because see, that is the one thing which I also already I told you that 100% students may not have a research mentality or entrepreneur mentality and etc.
Yes.
But we have to give them a chance. It is their choice of whether this is useful or not. So we have an IIC, which is Innovation Council cell, which is working very effectively. We have an incubation center. So any student gets an idea, okay, we can talk to the incubation cell and they will give all the facilities to make sure that that takes to the next level. And management has even a vision that not only this our incubation, the incubation, if it has to continue even after the student leaves.
Yes.
We have a cell called Ascent. We have that is a Section 8 company, Ascent, and they can be part of that. So a student, even in and again, when I came also, I started telling that the innovation ideas should start from the first year. Okay, they may not be very the mature ideas, but innovation should be encouraged from the first year students itself. So we started that effort, and even last year we even started the club called IEC club from the first year students, and I'm happy that by the second year 1 or 2 students have even started their own startups.
Okay.
So what we are encouraging is that give all the chances, give the awareness, and even our innovation cell, the Ascent, the incubation center has now a tie-up with the T-Hub,
Yes, sir.
so that they people come and train our faculty and the students how to take care of the innovation. So research is there. Research is because most of the faculty has a research background. So whenever they are doing a project, whenever they are doing a work, they make the student part of that one.
Yes, sir.
If that research results in a publication, they publish it. If that research results in a patent, then they transfer it to the our incubation platform, and then we help them to develop it into further. As I said, see, even first year, second year, third year, fourth year, suppose a student thinks that, oh, I am still not completed, I have not still made it into a market, then our Ascent comes into picture and helps them to continue their journey until they are successful. So we are helping our students not only when they are in the college with respect to the innovation, entrepreneurship, and also after they go out also they can continue with that one. Research, as I said, many of the students join with the faculty, especially if they have some inclination to higher studies. They really do a lot of good work with the faculty to research. They get 1 or 2 good publications also, and that also helps them not only in the placement but in higher studies also. So research is no problem, because I said no, more than 140 faculty have PhD and they are doing their own research work. So they involve the student, because see, a faculty may not be able to do all the work even though he or she has the. So it is the student who have to see. In other institutions like research institution, there are research scholars. In our institution, that number is very less, so that part is taken care by our undergraduate students, especially when they go to third year or fourth year.
Yes.
So both research as well as the innovation, we have all the avenues, and if the students are interested, they can make use of that.
Yes, sir. Sir, and how does SNST promote inclusion, diversity and equity in the premises?
Okay, diversity, I don't see. Anyway, see, at present, diversity we talk about, I don't know which way. See, for example, if it's a central government institution, you get students from all over the country.
Yes, sir.
So that is one diversity, okay, which we don't have here, because here basically it is from Telangana or a few students from AP. So we are contained within that particular diversity. But when they come here, okay, to this institution, we treat all of them the same. Okay, which background they come, we never ask. Who are their parents? What is their financial status? None of them we ask. So we make sure that once they are here, they are a SNIST student.
Yes.
And diversity and other things, we help the students by bringing their own ideas. We have various clubs actually. So some of the people take their ideas, passion to that clubs and make sure that whatever they want to express, it goes through that one. Otherwise, even like we also insist on that college uniform to tell everybody that once you are in the campus,
Yes.
You are a SNIST student and we treat all of you equally. And it works very well also,
Yes, sir.
because otherwise we would have seen that itself would have been a diversity, because some people will wear so many different clothes or different style clothes and things like that. That diversity we don't want, but the diversity we want is that each person from their background, what they can contribute to the institution, that diversity we encourage. Okay?
Sir, and finally, on a more personal note, what inspired you to pursue a career in education, sir?
Okay, so that is because right from beginning I wanted to become a teacher. Okay, because even like every other people, even my +2, I had a chance to become maybe an engineer, or even after my degree also I had a chance to look for other jobs. Even after my all the time I had different chances to take over, but I always had an intention that okay, maybe teaching my passion, and that is why I pursued my career in that particular field. And then maybe I was successful also, because at the end of the day I became a professor in IIT Bombay, and I served IIT Bombay for 22 years as a professor. So I think that then also after that, okay, even well before my retirement, I came to an institution like that. So because I thought that, okay, maybe rather than continuing there as a faculty and helping the students, I will be able to guide the students in a better way to my satisfaction. Yes. So academics was always my passion.
Sir, and what are your long-term goals and aspirations for the institution?
See, long-term goals is part of the vision. So at the end of the day, if first long-term goal is that at least in Hyderabad, if students are looking for a place to go, okay, they should always think of Sreenidhi first.
Yes.
Okay, so that is my first aim, how to develop the college in such a way that somebody say that okay, which college, the parents will ask, oh, which college you want to go, the student should be able to tell me that I want to go to Sreenidhi first. Okay, that should be the first long-term goal. And the second long-term goal, to provide, as I said, infrastructure, the research environment, the academic environment, extracurricular environment in such a way that students should not feel bad that oh, I didn't get in that big institution. Okay, why not? If I didn't get it there, let me go to Sreenidhi. I'm going to get all the opportunities which they get there, I am getting here. So that is the second time long-term goal. If a student thinks that okay, I didn't get there, so what? I will go to Sreenidhi. Okay, so once that reaches, then we can see that we have reached the goal. Okay, maybe we will never reach the level of like big institutions, but that's okay, because every institution has its own status.
Yes.
And what students aspire is that okay, we have to go to the topmost, and everybody cannot be the first prize winner.
Yes.
So like that, if not first prize, why not the second prize?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
like, or if not second prize, third prize, why don't I participate? Because participation as well is an important thing. So these are the two long-term goals. Our institute should become the first choice for the students, and second thing is that even after joining here, students should not regret that, oh, if I got maybe in an NIT or IIT, I would have done better. That regret should not be there once they join here. So these two long-term goals, if we are able to achieve, then I am sure that the institution will survive for years to come with its name.
Yes. Sir, and what's the final message you would like to share with the viewers?
Okay, if the viewers are the students, whatever I have told, I have contained everything in that one. If this is the institution which you are continuing or which you are going to join, you have all the opportunities here.
Yes.
And you have to make use of that opportunities. We are here to only help you. Okay, because when there are so many students, I cannot tell each student, okay, you do this one, you do this one, you do this one. But if a student comes and tells me, sir, I want to do this one, we give all the opportunities, whether it is the faculty, whether it's the principal, or it comes to me, and we have various deans also. Whenever there is an opportunity, the student want to take that opportunity, they have to come and tell us, and it is our responsibility to make sure that we give all the infrastructure, we give all the support, and we give all the encouragement to make sure that you will be successful in that, whatever the opportunity you are looking for. So it's a great institution. Okay, every student has their own future to write in this institution. As an institution, we support and we encourage and we make sure that that happens in the institution. So that is why, as I said, why Sreenidhi is still one of the sought after destinations, and we want to retain that particular idea in the students' mind. Yes, I will go to Sreenidhi, I have all the chances there, I have all the opportunities there.
Thank you for making time, sir, and making this chatbot more special. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for inviting me. Okay.
Thank you, sir.